Good morning, nation. How's everybody doing? Live with our first break of the day, break 5018. And as always, this is our randoms. We have 5 optic megas, a case of carbons, which is 8, and 1 dub downtown. Only see one person in here, so appreciate you watching. But I need a number 1 through 6 for our downtown. So whatever number we pick, that'll be our downtown number. So I'm going to write it in the comments, downtown. Need a number 1 through 6. So just one number we need, and then we can get started on the break. Appreciate you all on the quick fill. Get that off there. So one number 1 through 6 for our downtown. 1 being the top, 6 being the bottom. That'll be our downtown for the break. And then we have everything else already situated. So just need that one number. And if I don't see a number in another minute and a half, I'm going to pick a random box. So I'll give it till 12:45-ish. It's 12:45 now, so we'll give it. Let me give it a 30-second counter. All right, I see 2 in here. We still need a number. Give it another 20 seconds or so, and then we will go with one of the middle 2 boxes. Ten more seconds. Alright, we are 30 seconds after with that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put in the comment, due to no comment, going with box 3. Alright, so we're going to go with 3 for downtown. And we are going to start. So we'll start off with the optic. Best of luck. Again, thank you for the fill. We still have the PYT up for select, which is a quarter case. So, 4 boxes. So if you would like, you can get in that as well. First box is empty. Best of luck, everyone. All right, starting off with a blue hyper. Ollie Gordon, Curtis Rourke to the Niners. Walter Nolan, Tyler Warren, My House Genty. Sorry, Derek already picked one. There was no comment for like 2 to 3 minutes. So, Jarquez Hunter, Jalen Milroe on the hidden potential. I would say I would change it, but I think we got an auto. But I already took them off camera, so I don't want to put them back on and then take them off. Hang on 1 second. This is not showing. Okay, playing. There we go. I think we got an auto. Jalen Royals, Michael Williams going from the back. Woody Marks on the silver to the Texans. And I think we have a hash marks. We do. For Dallas, who's got the Cowboys? Sean Duggan. Eric Hendricks on the hash marks auto. Going to you. There we go. Very hard to hit. Alright, let me get the sleeve out. Always good to pull ink. Should be in the list, but Jeff, you got the Colts. So anything Colts, Pacers, White Sox, that will be yours. Travis Hunter, Shamar Stewart, Maxwell Hairston to the Bills. Last of box number 1. Finishing off with a blue hyper. Isaac Tesla, Nick Amanori, and Kyle Williams to the Patriots. We'll be sleeving and top loading all those blue hypers and silver rookies. Just gonna put the ones that are on the stand that are the bigger name rookies. All right, box number 2. Second box is empty. Jalen Noel, Tommy Millett, and Shamar Stewart to the Cincinnati Bengals. DJ Giggins and Isaac Tesla to the Detroit Lions. That's a nice one. Going to Adam Straub. Nice little color match. Oh, you got the Eagles? No, you didn't get the Eagles. Sean, who did you get? You got the Ravens. Oh, you got the Cowboys. Yeah. That's funny. That is funny. Hey, it's hard to hit ink in these, so take what you can get, right? Carson Schwarzenegger, Luther Burden, and Chain Reaction Jahmyr Gibbs. Why did I say Jamar? Jesus. Will Howard, Ted McMillan on the Light It Up. Alright, we got a patch and a silver. Caden Prather, Mike Green, Will Howard on the Phenom patch going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Technically, he is quarterback 1 right now, unless Aaron Rodgers signs. That's Jeff Harris off of the filler. And Keenan Allen on the silver. Alright, pack number, the last pack of box number 2. Jeez, I'm getting tongue twisted today. Ted McMillan, Taj Brooks, and Kenneth Grant. Alright. Box 3. Empty. Feels like we're patched up right here. And we are silver and a patch. Malachi Starks, Pat Bryant, first year fresh, Elijah Arroyo to the Sea Chickens, and Ramondre Stevenson on the hollow to the Patriots. Alright, we got a dart. Tez Johnson, and Alfred Collins. Jordan Watkins, Travion Henderson, and Torrey Horton to the Sea Chickens. Jahdae Barron, Mitchell Evans. Hitting the right teams, wrong players. Shahad Campbell, Jaden Higgins, and Emeka Egbuka on the Diamond Hands. One more pack of box number 3. Kyle McCord and Abdul Carter on the primary colors. Alright, we still got 2 more of those. And then we are getting into our repacks. Let's go into box number 4. Jeff, the teams are in the post. Like, I can't even show on camera, but like right up here. So you got the Steelers, which is from your filler, and then you also got the Colts. So this Kyle Warren will go to you. So Tyler Warren, Jarquez Hunter, Jordan James, patched up right here with a blue hyper. Isaac Tesla, Nick Emanori, Tez Johnson to the Buccaneers, and Bashal Tutin to the Jaguars. Blue hyper again. Alik Aminor, Cam Ward on the base, and Donovan Ezereko. Jalen Royals and Luther Burden on the hidden potential. Michael Williams, Travis Hunter, and best tutties no longer, Tua and Jalen Waddle. Alright. Shamar Stewart and Mike Evans, who also has a new team. Alright. Final box of Optic, and then we're going into the repacks. How do you decide a color match any teams with blue uniforms? Huh? What do you mean? How do I decide on a color match? If you're talking about for the parallel, if a parallel matches the color on the jersey on the picture, that's a color match. If that's what you're asking. Alright, final box is empty. Good luck. Wearing large gloves and they're still ripping. Jaden Higgins, Kyle McCord, Jalen Hurts on the hollow. Hod Campbell and Quinshawn Junkins on the rookie recruits. Patched up here with a blue hyper. Derek Harmon, Kenneth Grant, Dylan Gabriel on the Phenom patch to the Brownies. That one will be going to Kelly. And Jalen Noel on the Texans hit to Christopher Kim. Mason Taylor, Caleb Johnson, and Tommy Millott to the Raiders. Hit for Matty Wills. Oh, sorry about that. Just ruined that one. Jalen Walker, Jalen Lane, and best tutties of Penix and London. Got both sides of that with Tua and now Penix. Alright, last one, and then we're going into the repacks. Finishing off with the Blue Hyper. Good luck. Damian Martinez and T.J. Sanders. Alright, nothing too crazy out of those. But we did hit an auto. We did hit a potential QB1 patch. Blue Hypers weren't the best, but who knows? Maybe next one they'll be much better. Alright, going into the carbons. Good luck. First one, got a rookie Panini Contenders, 2022. Playoff ticket, Aiden Hutchinson out of 99. That is on card. Going to the Detroit Lions, and that one's going to Adam Straub. Nice hit. Heroes. Ooh, that's nice. Out of 3, A.J. Brown, Heroes Auto out of 2024 Prestige. Going to the Philadelphia Eagles. Christopher Kim. Sean, I wish that... Low-key, I wish that you had your team. That's a cool one. But how long is he an Eagle? We don't know. Will he get traded? Or will he stay an Eagle? Who knows? Number 3, Explosive. T-Law on the Explosive to the Jaguars. Dustin Richardson off of the closing luck right there. All right, box number 4. Prism. Looks like a Green Scope rookie. Quinshon Judkins on the Green Scope auto at a 75. 35 on print. Going to the Browns. Kelly. I am a Duke fan. I am a Duke fan. Why? What's up? I'm a Duke basketball fan, at least, if that's what you're asking. We got a Color Blast. John Elway on the Phoenix Color Blast going to the Denver Broncos. Who's got him? Christopher Kim. Take a Color Blast out of a carbon any day of the week. All right, we're on number 6. Excuse me. Rookie Absolute. Colts hit. Tyler Warren on the auto to 25. 23 on print. Going to Jeff Harris. See the signs on ESPN cable on camera indoor stadium. Yo, really? You built signs for Cameron Indoor? That's awesome. Yeah, I've only got to go to Cameron like 2 times. One was against my college. We were a D2 school. And then I went for another game against Duke. I forgot again, too. But those are like in 2011, 2012. That's awesome. That's really sick. It's cool to get to go on the court at Cameron Indoor. All right. 7th one. We know who that is. Ooh, disgusting patch. Bijan on the Spectra RPA out of 60. 45 on print. Going to the Atlanta Falcons. Derek. There we go. Yeah, it was a color match because of the colored jerseys. That's why. I don't think I was saying the Chargers. I think I was saying the Lions. The Lions had the color match on it. All right, last dub, Carbon. Good luck. Or horizontal. Inception. Oh, I know that helmet because I'm a fan of that team. Malik Neighbors on the Inception on-card auto at a 99.35 on print. Rookie auto. Going to the G-Men. Adam. There we go, Adam. Let me do this. It's easier to put the horizontals on the bottom. All right. What do we think about the Giants this year? I think they did good in free agency yesterday. I'm hearing that they might get BTJ. If they get BTJ with Malik again, that's going to be freaking nuts. All right, last card of the break, guys. Good luck. Ew. All right, we're not friends anymore. We're not friends anymore. If you're born in Durham, how are you a UNC fan? That's crazy. It's all good though. I've been to Carolina too. I used to date my ex-girlfriend in North Carolina. I brought her front row to Cameron Indoor just to impress her dad. And yeah, so I got to at least go to UNC. It was cool. PSA 9, 2023 Don Russ, JSN rookie downtown, going to the Sea Chickens. And that one is Frank. Nice one on that. No better time. And that is our break. Sorry for those who didn't hit. Obviously, as I always say on these, it is a lot harder to hit, but a lot less of a price point. So don't feel discouraged because you probably will hit in your next one. So let me get my picture, and then we will recap. We do have the PYT still up. I don't know what randoms is coming up shortly because I'm about to pop out of here. CK and Tom are going to entertain you for the time being. So go show them some love. And we'll go from there. Yeah, I've never been to a UNC Duke game. They're just really expensive. But anytime they come up here to Jersey or the Garden, I should say, I always go. I met Coach K a couple of years ago that way. All right, we got Phenom Blue Hyper patch of Will Howard. Isaac Tesla on the Blue Hyper color match. We got Eric Kendricks on the hash marks auto. Can't speak today. Jesus. Dubwise, we got Malik Neighbors on the Inception auto. Rookie auto to 99.35 on print. Sorry. Hang on. Don't know what that was. Explosive of T-Law for the Jaguars. Prestige 2024 Heroes auto of A.J. Brown. That is 2 out of 3. Bijan Robinson on the Spectra RPA. That is out of 60.45 on print. John Elway on the Color Blast from Phoenix. Aiden Hutchinson on the Rookie Playoff Contenders ticket. That is on card, 58 out of 99. Quinshon Junkins out of this year's Prism on the Green Scope Auto. 35 out of 75. Tyler Warren on the absolute auto, 23 out of 25 rookie. And then the downtown, all your family's Duke fans, they're smart. JSN on the PSA 9 downtown. And that is our break. Appreciate you all again, Nation. Again, sorry for those who didn't hit. That is the worst part. But appreciate every single one of you guys. I am out. I will be on in the morning tomorrow, so come hang out and show the guys on the afternoon and evening sunlight.